Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandragon's Cave. Today we are gonna be talking about Inktober52 and the prompt is selfie. Selfie is one of those prompts that I'm not much fan of it, to be honest. I saw it yesterday and I was thinking what could I do, and obviously I don't fancy drawing a selfie or a self-portrait of myself. And as you know that we always do cartoon characters, and I love as well the concept of humanized animals and everything. So I'm gonna try to focus in that point. To do a little bit of brainstorm, we have the word selfie as a main concept of what we want to draw today, and then as a second kind of concept we have the animal, humanized animal, and I'm gonna pick like some African animal, probably like a giraffe, something like that. And what I want to do is I'm gonna do a cartoon type of body. Okay, feel free to stop the video here, go and grab a paper and pencil, and let's do this together if you want, okay? Because it can be very funny, very interesting, and yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a humanized giraffe cartoon focused in kind of children's book illustration. You know, guys, that we always do here in the channel, children's book illustration focus when we are drawing Inktober, because it's something that I enjoy a lot, and it's a lot of fun for me while doing the video. So let's try to do something like this. So it very tall. This is gonna be the neck, like a guitar, shaped like a guitar. The bottom here like a pear as well. Okay, and I can do. I think I fancy doing maybe. Maybe I want him to be in some kind of moto, some kind of sidecar moto, like this 3 wheels moto, for example, for animal, specific for animal, like it's made for this type of animal, for example. And gonna make this is an invented vehicle that I'm doing here. Probably around there's something similar. I want to do like an egg shape, and then it's gonna be a little bit Akira Toriyama concept as well. That when he draws Dragon Ball and all these really nice mangas. You have weird vehicle looking and clouds traveling around the world and everything, and it is very nice. I love Akira Toriyama work. I made a video about him when he passed away a couple of months ago. I'm gonna put it here so you can have a look if you want, as an order to him. And yeah, so let's do. The giraffe is gonna be here. I'm sketching, just sketching fast some concepts that I wanna do. I want it to be a motorcycle, so it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna put one of the hands of the giraffe here. It needs to have. This is the question. It needs to have like one of those scarves, handkerchiefs that you see in these beautiful Italian movies, that they are going with the cabrio cars, and they have this long handkerchief flying around, very movie-like. So we're gonna do one of those, like this. It needs to have motorcycle, fancy, old school. Glasses like this. Can even make like a small hat. Very nice. Okay, so as you see, I'm kind of trying to lay down what is gonna be my main sketch. Okay, trying to create a balance here. I want to do a little bit of motion with the car, so that's why I don't make all the wheels with the moto. That's why I don't do all the wheels touching ground. So these ones, for example, are gonna be a little bit flat here. They are in motion. When we do the line work, you will see it much more nicer. But something like this, and then this one is gonna be a couple of centimeters up, like he's going really fast. And then that is the shoulder here, falling here. That is the arm. You feel free to draw a giraffe as well, the same concept, or try to do another animal taking a selfie, for example. You can pick your animal, or you can follow this, but maybe you can do a lion and start doing these shapes here, like a circle here, or hippopotamus like this as well. Whatever you want, and let's see what it's gonna be at the end. So I want to create a different kind of balance for today. Or normally I always do the drawing in the middle. It's very kind of symmetrical, and you have like a block. But here I'm kind of thinking a little bit more of a storytelling, of a little bit like a comic panel, or something in action, that something is happening here. So we have sunglasses here. She's smiling. We can do one of those cheeky smiles that I like to do with the lines like this. Okay, so something like this, I think it works for me. And now I'm gonna do the other arm. It's gonna be like this. At the moment, if you have a look, it can be a Brontosaurus, like in Arlo movie. Like one of those. This is a dinosaur with a long neck that we see at the beginning of Jurassic Park, when the guys go into the kind of wilderness within the park, and this is the first, I think, animal that they see walking around. Or it can be a giraffe, because they have the same kind of structure in this kind of concept of drawing that I'm doing. And yeah, so let's think about this. Let's think about this. Let's say this is the hand, okay? And the phone is here on the hand. And maybe the photo is gonna be messy, and you are gonna be seeing only the neck, only the scarf, only this handkerchief flowing and everything. So what I was thinking is that why don't we do the famous stick, selfie stick, that a couple of years ago, let's say, I think like 5, 6, or almost 10 years ago, we had this thing that everyone everywhere was seen. You could see people everywhere with the selfie stick, and I think this is the perfect tool for this kind of animal, because you see, because I thought about the giraffe because of this, because it is so long that you need a long arm to be able to reach. Giraffes normally have long legs, but how I'm kind of humanizing the animal, kind of compressing the body, making the body adapt to a vehicle and everything, I want to use a little bit more compact and short legs, in this case the arms, and the legs will be inside. So it makes sense that it has this, okay? Make cheeky smile there, smiling with a star and everything there. And there is our guy, Maxie the Giraffe, taking a selfie. So this is the sketch for today, and now what I'm gonna do is basically move into line work like I normally do, okay? As we are doing 0.1, very thin, if you see here, very thin line. I love to draw in thin liners and small drawings. I don't know, it's something that I always done. And yeah, so let's try to maybe focus on the face first. And let's see what we can do. This, as you always know, it is not a giraffe, a real giraffe, it's a cartoon giraffe, so I'm gonna play with the concept of fun and having something interesting here and something from imagination. I invite you to draw a lot from imagination because it's something that doesn't need to be perfect. You can enjoy it a lot, and as I said, it doesn't need to be oh, this is a realistic giraffe. No, we don't need to do that. We want to basically do a fun thing that if we are focusing in children's book illustration, like I said before, that a kid buys this book, let's say, and he can't recognize as a giraffe. In his creative mind, it is acceptable because, you know, because cartoons, animation, movies, etc., it is accepted that giraffes can be like this. And yeah, so normally it has these antlers. I want to do a little hat, little cup here like that. And from here, he's gonna have the small antlers that normally they have. Okay, yeah, something like this. And then that's gonna be the ear. The ear is normally straight away below this little horn, little antler that they have. And so, but when you do something like this, you need to figure out, okay, I want to do the ear here. I want to do the ear more humanized and do it here, or with the handkerchief. I'm going to do the handkerchief in this part of the neck. I'm going to do full neck, or I'm going to do here at the bottom of the neck. So I think I want to do it at the bottom today. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So we have, that's the other ear. Okay. Cheeky smile. I love to do this cheeky smile there. He's a really cool guy with his super motorcycle there. Going all straight down to the handkerchief. You see, this is very thick for what I want to do. Okay, I've done many lines, but how I done many lines, then now I can play and say, okay, this is the one I'm picking. Because I want a thin neck to kind of simulate the giraffe concept there. And then handkerchief there, and like this. Without being scared of having exactly a clean line, because we want movement there. Can be something like this. It can have a second one there. A couple of lines giving a little bit of movement as well. And yeah, so here we have Maxie the Giraffe. He's kind of riding his motorcycle. It's a fancy guy. Recently bought, taking some pictures for his social media. Okay. Something like this. And as I said, let's try to do this vehicle. Okay, that's the other handle of the bike. Yeah, looking nice. Think about the pieces, okay? It doesn't need to be fully functional, realistic when you do something like fantasy that we're creating here. Fantasy and creativity. So think about how do you want to do the pieces. Like I want to have 2 wheels on the side for the vehicle, and then I want to, it needs to be connected. This can be covered on the top, okay, but it needs to have some sort of connection with the main body of the motorcycle. So I want to do some sort of, you know, pieces like this, and then it can have something like this, you know, like this is a sticker then, and then on the other side we assume that there's another one like that. Make this fake 3D that we always do, kind of simulating, okay, something like this. The pneumatics normally are black, so how we want it to be in movement. I'm doing this kind of outside of the frame lines, and we have all this kind of dust coming out of the motorcycle because it's the dust from the road. Remember, all of this is coming from the back, but you need to do some here too. To do here some as well, like this, to create a coherent drawing. Okay, let's do some stones there on the floor, a little bit of grass as well. Okay. Okay, it's looking good, it's looking good. I like it so far. Very nice progress. Then we have the other pieces here. So the other wheel, the same, we go out of the frame a little bit, out of the frame. And then don't paint inside, don't draw inside the cloud, so we have a separation. So Maxie here happens to have saved a little bit of coin, okay, and he just recently bought this three motorcycle. It's very big because he's a giraffe, and he just you know, it's gonna be holidays this weekend, so he just took it out for a ride to test. It's kind of one of the first time that he's trying it out, and he decided to take his selfie stick with the phone to take a picture or two, so he can put it in the social media and everywhere and send it to his family and everything. And yeah, we do some smaller here, some bigger here at the back. Okay. Let's fill the gaps a little bit here. I didn't do it before. It's looking nice. So there's another arm supposed to be here, and then there's a piece that comes out from the wheel. Okay, so if you wanna, if for an illustration like this, you can do something like this. But for example, if you are thinking about, okay, this is a vehicle that I'm doing for a video game or for a 3D model, for example, afterwards, you would need to do a very nice cleanup and have a front, a side, you know, all the sides of all the 360 around the vehicle to see what pieces you have and everything. But for now that we are working here on illustration for children's book illustration, this works beautifully, I think. Feel free to tell me in the comments what do you think about these videos of Inktober, or if you want to see something special as well. I'm gonna put the playlist here on the side, so you can click on the side and go to the main Inktober videos that I have and see whichever you want to watch. And yeah, feel free to give some feedback, some ideas, some things that maybe you don't understand, or we can talk about it, or yeah, or feel free to ask any question as well that you want to know. If he is in a motorcycle, we are gonna make him with a kind of a moto jacket. This black jacket is very nice. Okay, and it's a giraffe, so we need to do some of these marks, spots that they have as well. Nice. Nice. I like it. A little bit of reflection for the glasses, for the sunglasses. Okay, it's looking good. We are in frame, everything is balanced. So now let's do the other arm, the arm that is stretched. We made this kind of pear shape for him, and we added then the motorcycle here to the bottom. It's gonna be a glass as well, a glass piece here like this. But I wanna make, I don't know, I fancy doing the number 8 there. Like the 8 ball. something that Akira Toriyama as well all the time does in the Dragon Ball vehicles that he has. He has this kind of type of weird things, and then he adds the numbers or capsule, this code, this number. He created beautiful concept that I wish one day is real, that you have this kind of small case, like when you go to school, you have your pens and everything, and it's a metallic one, and you have these capsules. If you haven't watched Dragon Ball, go to your comic store, buy the first volume, Dragon Ball, and you will love it. I'm sure you will love it. So these capsules basically are like very small, like this, like a finger size, like this, like a thumb size, and they have like a click on the top. So that you click them, and you throw the capsule some distance from you, a couple of meters from you, and depending on whichever capsule you have picked, it will kind of expand, or let's say explode in a cloud of dust, like poof, and it will appear from inside whatever vehicle you picked, like a motor, even a house, like a massive house, and robots. So basically these capsules are containers, so you can contain anything that you want, like even books, clothing. You can go to the shop, but you don't want to carry your groceries home, so you can just click, you collect everything inside, and when you go home, click again, and everything will open, and you can put it in order, and it is very very nice. So this is gonna be the body, okay, like this. And here at the back we're gonna have the seat. Gonna make like a cushion seat like this. Don't want to paint it black, because if not it's gonna be too much black in the center and we're not gonna be able to distinguish what is what. So something like this is enough. For the arm, yes, paint a little bit like this. You know that this is a sketch, okay? If we were talking about doing a fully illustration, this can be perfectly used in illustration. I've done a book that I will put in the link. I've done a book illustration work, and there I used traditional techniques. So I've done like this with pen and pencil, done a nice drawing, then take nice pictures with the camera. You can take pictures with the camera, with your phone and everything, nice quality pictures, and then move it into the computer, add some tone, some shading on the computer, and that's work. That's something ready for the story that you're gonna put it in this book, and ready to go to print. So yeah, so let's do this kind of. The giraffes have like a cow. They don't have fingers, they don't have toes, they don't have like a lion that they have, like a cat, like a dog. They have this kind of like hooves, I think it's called, hooves, like a cow. So I'm making fingers here. I can make this is a thumb, okay, and then I can make, for example, something like this, like with thick nails. You see, big and thick nails. And let's say I done 1, 2, 3 here, so that means the thumb should be underneath here. So let's do 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, big nail. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So the selfie stick, like this, like this. It's extendable, so it has these pieces here that you can stretch up and pull it up, a full piece like this. These are the clips on the side. And If we wanna be a little bit fancy, a little bit nice for this, let's even try to remember that this, when you take a selfie, you can test it in your phone now. The image is gonna be inversed. So if the neck is looking that way, here the neck is gonna be looking the other way. Can do like this. He actually took quite a nice picture of himself, a selfie. Okay, I think this is quite lovely, in my opinion. I like it very much. The proportions are nice. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, the hand. How it's stretching, you see a little bit of the wrist there, and here no. You can even do spikes here, like he's wearing in this one gloves. It's very fancy. Do the nails, don't forget to do the nails here as well. Okay, and a little bit of a speed in the wheels like this. Speed, speed, speed all the time, like everywhere. Lines on the top, speed like this. Okay, this is gonna be, he needs a door, so this is gonna be the door tab there. And little frame for this kind of capsule protection glass glass piece there. And yeah, so let's erase a little bit the things that we don't want. We don't need to erase too much, okay? Because in Inktober I'm always working in lately, not all of the drawings. At the beginning I added a little bit of color, but lately I'm doing always only grayscale with pens. So how the pencil I'm using is black, we can blend it very nice with the rest of the things. So something like this is good. I think it can be seen quite clear, everything. And yeah, let's add just one quick. I want to add here another. Yeah, now it is nice. So let's start with the beginning. Let's do the giraffe. Maxie the Giraffe with his new motorcycle. Very, very, very fancy thing. He spent a lot of his savings. He's basically gonna have to eat a little bit of bread and rice or pasta, plain pasta for a bit, because this has been a very, very fancy moto that he bought. Okay, I wanna do the moto white, but this full on painted. Feel free as well to tell me in the comments where do you think Maxie is going, what kind of trip is he doing. Is just going around the corner to try the moto, or is he actually going to nature, to another country, like one of those big nice trips, or is he actually just going to one of the nearest savanna lakes, and all of this dust is from the savanna there. And yeah, so what is going on here? All this dust around like this. Okay, it's a darker tone. Now I will go for a little bit thinner, and we make a nice layer here as well. Some pieces I wanted white, but some shading here and there. Okay, for the wheels as well. Very nice, very nice. And we need some here. I need a little bit here as well. You see? To, what I said before, create a cohesion so the drawing makes sense. Okay, something like this. Let's take the other color. This as well gray, but a little bit more clear. Nice, 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 nice. Nice looking drawing for today. As I said, I love to draw humanized animals and play with invented things like we are doing today, and it is one of my favorite things from drawing, the concept of drawing. This is one of my favorite things. I've done a full Inktober 2019 or 2020, I think it was. I've done a walk that you can see on my Instagram, that I will put my Instagram, my social media at the very bottom of the show more section down below. You can click on my Instagram and see the first panel as soon as you open my link. I think is one of my 3 walks that I have. One is in general characters. One is only specific, that does with color, only specific with animals. And then I have another one as well with monsters and a mix of different types of characters. But it is something that I really enjoy when one challenge like this comes out. It's like, okay, so what I'm gonna do this time? Should I do actually a little bit of animals, humanized animals? So I pick the topic, and it is very enjoyable for me. Something like this. Don't need to paint the whole thing, so we create a little bit of this kind of a smoke effect, like this. Some lines without lines as well. It works very nice. Let's do a little bit of dark here on the image. The stick can be clear, but yeah, it works like this. Nice. Very nice. Very nice and very funny. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little bit of hair here. Fancy doing like a little bit of curly hair. I think we got it. We got it. So I wanna just do this extra clouds that we done here a little bit. Okay, remember to add details if you need afterwards, like this, like this. Okay, a little bit of grass, a little bit of second level here as well, like it's coming this way. So we have not only a line, we have like more a scene here. You can always do a very thin line and then do something else, like another small character here or something, that it will be driving so fast that there's like a small turtle there and it's like, whoa, falling out of balance as well. So kind of think about a funny gag, a funny situation as well to do with this. I think with the selfie stick is more than enough for today's drawing, but yeah, you can do plenty different ones. Yeah. Maxie is quite teenager, has this funny hair, a little bit of afro hair there. Yeah, I think I don't know why I wanted to do this kind of Aokiji hair from One Piece. Yeah, and here as well a little bit. Yeah, looking nice, looking sweet, looking very nice. Just gonna add a little bit more of this, so we have a couple of tones. Be delicate when you draw, okay? Don't press, because when you press with markers, for example, the markers are alcohol based, water based, they have liquid inside, so if you press too much you will make a smudge there, the paper will go bad. You can be careful, paint a little bit, do this. Depends on the material that you use as well. There is sometimes like watercolors that you need to paint a little bit and wait so that water based paint it dries a little bit, okay? So if you wanna keep working on top, you can keep working in another area, for example, and then come back there. So that's why when you paint, when you draw, when you are inking something, you see the people that it's showing you the video normally doing a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, or maybe they cut the videos and then later on you see everything is dry already and they continue working, because this is not. Now I'm not cutting anything in the videos, I'm just putting the videos to see the process that I do to draw my characters and to do my drawings. And the process I enjoy the most, because I draw a lot in digital too, but this is the one I enjoy the most. I'm more free for me with the pencil and the paper, the real things that I can touch. But yeah, all these videos that you see that they go very fast and they paint very fast in 5 minutes, we got used to this kind of processes, and we think that because in 1 week my drawing is not super nice or super dry or super finished at the same quality like someone else, it is not worth to continue drawing, and that is not true. That is something that because internet we have it in ourselves, in our minds, but it is not how art works or anything works. Okay, so if you would like to cook, for example, you will see as well videos in TikTok, in Instagram, and everywhere that it's gonna be like, 5 minutes this, 5 minutes that. It is not 5 minutes. You may take 1 hour or 2 hours to do the same thing that they are doing. It's taking 5 minutes to them because they know how to do it. They already have the ingredients, and yeah. So if you are watching these videos and for whatever reason you feel motivated, very nice, that will be beautiful, and you are following some of the drawings sometimes and you want to learn a little bit of drawing and follow along, draw with me and doing all these things, and there are moments that you get frustrated and you say, oh my god, how can this be that in the first time is not perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect in the first time, not even on the 10th, on the 100th, and even if you are working 10 years, 20 years drawing, that doesn't mean that because you are working 20 years, on the first go that you draw something is gonna be something finished or nice. There are a lot of drawings that I scratched and it ended up in the bin because I start doing something, oh my god, this is not nice, and then you need to start another one. But yeah, I have as well, it's good to sketch a little bit every day or every week. Doesn't need to be every day because you can stress yourself, but it can be, you know, every week to create a routine. I will do probably in one of these videos soon, I may show you some of my sketchbooks. There is one about One Piece that I will put it here, the One Piece recap. Is like a flip through the sketchbook I started my channel with, so you see all my first drawings are there from One Piece. And but yeah, soon maybe I do one about Inktober as well. I'm not sure if I will do it when the year is done, because maybe it's too many drawings, but I can do it maybe cut in 3 pieces or in 2 pieces, and you see the drawings. I have another sketch as well that I normally carry in my bag when I go here and there, and I have one of these pens, a little bit thicker, and I look at people and I try to do a fast doodle, like lines, like basic lines like stickman, or just to get a little bit of motion, a little bit of posture, a little bit of silhouette, and things like this. So yeah, I'm planning of showing you guys all these things as well, slowly in the channel, and I hope you like it. And yeah, feel free to comment as well if you want to see these things. And yeah, but soon probably I'm planning on doing a couple of these videos so you can see more than one drawing. Okay, so you can see, oh, that's nice as well. I am actually gonna go and click on that video and watch the full video. How is he doing the drawing, or how is he basically creating the story about this character? And yeah, I think that's easy as well for someone who is starting watching the channel and doesn't know what to watch. Okay, there's too many videos that I don't know what to watch. Well, so if you already see like a preview, maybe you decide, oh, this is very nice, or this is very interesting for me, or this topic I really like it. I'm gonna just take it to watch it today. Like the other day I was drawing mythology in the prompt in Inktober, and really nice concept for Atlantis mythology and things like this. And yeah, maybe some people clicked on it because some people clicked on it and watched it full, and it was maybe because they liked mythology, maybe because they are fans of Atlantis and they really like this kind of try to guess what happened there like me, like I always do that. So only just basically because the concept of drawing and see how the drawing and how the different tones are gonna be looking. So I think I'm done here. Okay, I want to sign in the dust cloud today. So this is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want, and this is the Mandragon's Cave. We have drawn Inktober52. The prompt is selfie. I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed the time that you spent with me here today, and I see you in the next one. Okay, thank you. Bye.